When ascending the stage, please walk to the top of the steps to the silver line. members wait there for a moment while your official photograph is taken. At the end of the ceremony, please make your way to the shuttle bus which will take you to the White House campus where the post-ceremony celebrations will take place. And finally, please do remember to clap and celebrate each other's achievements throughout the ceremonies. Thank you. Graduates and guests, will you please stand for the procession?
Please be seated. Welcome to this congregation for the conferment of degrees. I'm Parveen Yaqub, Deputy Vice-Chancellor of this university and presiding officer for this congregation. Graduates, your degree will be officially and formally conferred on you at this ceremony, which we will split into 4 processions, one group at a time. Each graduate will be summoned by name by the university orator to come up to the platform and stand in front of me at the university mace. Acting under the authority vested in me by the university, I will doff my cap, which formally confers your award. You will then, as a graduate of the University of Reading, descend the platform to rapturous applause from the audience, collect your certificate from the right, and return to your seat. And please don't forget to come right up to the white line because you'll get a better photograph if you do that. The exception to this is our postgraduate students, who will instead be invited in turn to take a seat on the stage, and that's to recognise that they have achieved the same academic qualifications as those seated behind me. Now, this congregation is steeped in the university's history and tradition, but above all, it's a joyous occasion where we celebrate the achievements of all of those processing. So I hope we can show our appreciation and pride for each and every one of them.
By the authority of the Council and of the Senate of the University of Reading, this congregation has been summoned for the conferment of degrees. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, candidates will now be presented for their degrees. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you these candidates to whom the degree of Doctor of Philosophy has been awarded.
I admit each of you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of this university.
Juma Saeed Juma Al-Jaradi. Jeffrey Allen Harley. Alexander Ryan. Fabio Simonetti. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you these candidates to whom the degree of Master of Arts has been awarded.
I admit each of you to the degree of Master of Arts of this university.
Diplomacy, Jake Morley. Education, Leadership and Management, Lydia Grace Crown. International Security Studies, Corbin Collins. Public Policy, Alexander Ali Balkan. Daeung Lee. Yunochio Ho. Suyun Park. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you these candidates to whom the degree of Bachelor of Arts has been awarded.
I admit each of you to the degree of Bachelor of Arts of this university.
English Literature, Melissa Halley. French, Claire Melody Cowdery. French and Economics, William Hudson. French and English Literature, Erin Maria Bett Webb. French and International Relations, Alice May Buick. Luis Lepai. Dulcie Michal. Laura Porteous. Olivia Woolcott. French and Italian, Louise Cox. Joshua Benjamin Fansett. Daisy Cecily Renison. French and Management Studies, Jasmine Loveday Rose Mitchell. French and Spanish, Tilly Arabella Johnson. Jemima Grace Kite. French Studies and English Language, Daniela Pohl. German, Leslie Mason. German and Economics, Fatima Ruzika Abdul Hamid. German and History, Eleanor Kate Dyer. German and International Relations, Timothy James Burgess. German and Spanish, Jessica Paxford. German and Spanish, 3-year, Harry Brown. German Studies and English Language, 3-year, Keir Shackleton. International Relations and Economics, Sarah Ahmed. Antonia Page Costa. Orla Humphreys. James John. Alexander Johnson. Jonathan Roach. Fionn Folua Michael Solanki. Italian, Jack Barbsey. Lorenzo Giuseppe Virgilio Di Paola. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you these candidates to whom the degree of Bachelor of Arts has been awarded.
I admit each of you to the degree of Bachelor of Arts of this university.
Italian and Classical Studies, Stephen Shaw. Italian and Management Studies, Rainel Augustine de Souza. Italian and Spanish, Isabel Anderson Davis. Ethne Elise King. Rosie Monk. Modern Languages and Economics, 3-year, Jade Hang. Modern Languages and History, 3-year, Hami Ahiri. Modern Languages and International Relations, 3-year, Ishveen Singh. Modern Languages and Management Studies, 3-year, Victoria Rose Bernal. Anna Catherine Bernal Burns. Modern Languages with QTS, Patrick Kieran Brooking. Charlotte Parkinson. Luke Wern. Politics and Economics, Marcus Cooper. Matilda Lucy Draycott Wright. Joseph Goldbacker. Bilal Khan. Benjamin Andrew Miller. India Parsons. Alexander James Reed. Alexander Morgan Roberts. Helena Sava. Politics and Economics with Placement Year, Jacob James Harry Pulplet. Politics and International Relations, Sana Adam. Caleb Adegbola. Anika Adahua Olabode. Abisola Moseo Piolua Ario. Lewis Baker. James Thomas Bird. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you these candidates to whom the degree of Bachelor of Arts has been awarded.
I admit each of you to the degree of Bachelor of Arts of this university.
Politics and International Relations, Sophie Charlotte Broomfield. Oliver Channon Brown. Casey Byrne. Abigail Cannon. Sienna Davies. Kate Sarah Emery. Andreas Evripidou. Max Fleming. Isabella Gill. Harry Gordon. William Gorner. Charlotte Louise Hemsley. Ellie Gemma Hill. Robert Hogg. Francesca Hooker. Constance Jenkins. Lucy Helen Jevons. Declan Hayden Joyce. Sukhdev Singh Kangora. Johina Khatoon. Noah King. Karen Morn. Ian Philip Mariner McCulloch. Farah Amira Mohammed Shukri. Faye Minton. Joseph Morley. Benjamin O'Neill. Sadie Oghenatega Rhoda Onosode. Akachi Ikchuku Onia. Matthew Ryan Raymond Owen. Aaron Pacey. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you these candidates to whom the degree of Bachelor of Arts has been awarded.
I admit each of you to the degree of Bachelor of Arts of this university.
Politics and International Relations, Daisy Helena Parsons. Amelia Ann Phillips. Francis Rains. Shannon Louise Russell. Benjamin Russell. Cecilia Siracusa. Charlotte Christina Tate. Leo Town. Harvey Tynan. Eloise Voisey. Spanish, Caitlin Hodgson. Robin Luffman. Abigail Rebecca Manning. Yasmin Payne. Spanish and Economics, Patrick Barnes. Harriet Alana Rogers. Spanish and English Literature, Grace Amelia Cowie. Spanish and History, Kerry Alexandra Daza Estrella. Alice Rose Mills. Spanish and International Relations, Thomas Owen Chedzoy. Rebecca Blue Herbert. Stephen Robert Murray. Isabella Claire Watson. Spanish and Management Studies, Elitsa Dobreva. Hippolyta Imbert. Spanish Studies and English Language, Charlotte Swindells. War, Peace and International Relations, Joseph Edwin Baxter. Daisy Bing. Max Frederick Chandler. James Davis. Thomas Luke Kelly. Stephen McMullen. William Owen Henry Percival. Mungo Rogers. Imogen Shonard Saunders Dutton. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it has been agreed that the remaining candidates be admitted in absence.
I admit each of these candidates to the relevant qualification of the university.
The Reading University Students' Union Excellence Award Scheme is organised each year by the Students' Union to recognise those staff who have most enriched the learning experience of their students. I am delighted to say that the RUSU Excellence Award winner for Teaching Excellence in the School of Literature and Languages joins us on the platform today, and I invite Dr. Enza Siciliana Verruccio to come forward to receive their award from the Deputy Vice-Chancellor.
Well, the joy and pride that I see as I look across the Great Hall is absolutely wonderful, and so you should be proud. A university degree is a huge achievement that requires persistence and resilience, so I think we should give all of our graduates today one final round of applause. I'd also like to recognise those who've helped and supported you along the way. My colleagues, academic colleagues sitting behind me on the stage, your families, friends, supporters. They've taught you, challenged you, encouraged you, stood by you. So let's just take a moment to thank them. Now, a joyous occasion like this traditionally calls for a few words of wisdom to carry with you through the next stages of your life. It's sometimes used as an opportunity to make some political commentary, but I can assure you I'm definitely not going to do that. What I will do is share with you 3 principles that are really important to me and that I hope will resonate with you. And they are resilience, respect, and responsibility. So resilience has become a bit of a buzzword over the last few years as we face challenge and hardship and sometimes loss. And although resilience stems from hardship and loss, it's rooted in a desire to survive, even thrive. And it's even better when that survival is nurtured by the collective support of others. The writer Gregory Williams summed up resilience when he said that on the other side of a storm is the strength that comes from having navigated through it. So set your sails and begin. Every day brings the possibility of trials, of obstacles, of failures that might discourage us. But it also brings new challenges, new opportunities, new adventures, new ways of doing things that won't necessarily work, and new directions to set your sail towards. The American inventor Thomas Edison had to make thousands of prototypes for every one of his inventions before he finally got it right. He didn't let that put him off. He famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work." The fact that you're here today speaks volumes about your persistence and resilience, and we couldn't be more proud of you. So my second principle is respect. Now, like many people, I was a bit nervous about going on holiday overseas last year, so I spent a lot of time visiting places in the UK. And one of the places that I visited was Bletchley Park, an English country mansion not far from Milton Keynes. And for those of you who know a bit of World War history, or if you've seen the film Imitation Game, you'll know that Bletchley Park was the secret centre of Allied code breaking during the Second World War. The code breakers there were really good at solving puzzles, absolutely trustworthy because they weren't allowed to talk about what they were doing. About 3/4 were women. Many of them had a strong background in languages, and there's pretty good evidence to suggest that if it hadn't been for the code breaking at Bletchley Park, the war might have lasted somewhere between 2 and 4 years longer. But just as important as what was achieved at Bletchley was how it was done. And if you do visit Bletchley, you might see a plaque just inside the entrance opposite the gift shop, and it says this: "Bletchley Park was a melting pot of brilliant minds set free by an atmosphere of tolerance. Societal norms were swept aside. What mattered was what people could do, not their gender, sexuality, religion, or any supposed eccentricity. By removing these artificial constraints, Bletchley Park brought out the best in the fullest range of talent. In this sense, Bletchley's code-breaking success came not in spite of people's differences, but because of them. It's a compelling model for the power of diversity that resonates more than ever today. What an inspiring blueprint for us all. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, it's what you do that matters. My third and final principle is responsibility. Now, I grew up in an environment that actively discouraged education for girls. My mother was never allowed to go to school or to learn to read or write. And it made me even more determined not just to pursue an education, but to champion equality in higher education and to step into places where women of colour were either lacking or completely absent. It was always a simple question of responsibility, because if you're not prepared to step up and be the change you want to see, how can you expect change to ever happen? All over the world, University of Reading alumni are doing amazing things to make change happen, and you now join their ranks. So use that privilege. Listen to voices that are different from your own. Harness the diversity of talent around you. Be the change you want to see. It's been a privilege to have been part of your journey. Welcome to our alumni family. Thank you. Graduates and guests, please be upstanding as I declare this ceremony closed.